Man, Magnus is in trouble again. I love Fabby's jacket. What's up, Trunks? I had a pretty good one yesterday. Hopefully we can get another good one today. What up, Sloth? What up, Yo-Yo? The paster is here. 8-digit decimal places now. What's up, YouTube chat? What up, Vandia, Scotsworth, Jimmy, Banana? Boxing Day world record? Maybe. You think Sub 1's coming next year? I feel like you still need one more piece, to be honest, but I don't know. I know it's technically possible now, but is it really in the cards?
Naja, der war sowieso völlig veraltet.
It's pretty hype though.
Das hier ist ein Mark 6.
It's hype and it's not hype. It's hype because new stuff is always cool, especially like a minute time save. It's not hype because it's the ultimate conclusion to every speedrun, where it turns into teleporting to the end of the game. We're getting closer to the end. It's bittersweet. We lost one of the... Honestly, Silent Cartographer was one of the most iconic speedrun levels in the entire franchise. Hogfling has been a staple for literally 23 years now. And now Hogfling is no more.
Denn ich erkläre das nur einmal. Hier werden Ihre wiederaufladbaren Energieschilde getestet. Die Schilde Ihres neuen Panzers sind extrem robust, sehr effizient. Bingo! Sehen Sie, die laden viel schneller wieder auf. Suchen Sie bei abfallender Schildenergiedeckung, bis sie wieder voll aufgeladen ist.
Oder er versteckt sich einfach hinter mir.
I saw it on YouTube. Sloth just posted a legendary record like 20 minutes ago.
Sein Panzer funktioniert gut.
Yeah, but he's been grinding it on legendary. Burnt came up with the trick and unveiled it yesterday. It was a Christmas surprise. He did a really cool like hype video for it and stuff, and unveiled a new trick and the tutorial of how to do it. And so now the world records are being set.
Mann, der hat vielleicht eine Laune. Vielleicht hat ja Lord Hood vergessen, ihm eine Einladung zu schicken. Die Erde. Hab sie seit Jahren nicht gesehen.
That ship just flew through the station. The ships that fly through the map are random. Sometimes they'll fly through like literally like the middle of the room or through the tram. It's funny.
Dieses MAB-Geschütz durchschlägt Schlachtschiffe der Allianz wie Butter. Wenn die Athen und die Malta koordiniert feuern, kommt nichts heil an diesem Kampfverband vorbei. Schon den ganzen Morgen
Yeah.
auf dem Schiff war.
Your sum of best is going to be there like the first time you land that trick. But I mean, sum of best is obviously not the same thing as a full run. Although in Halo 1, you're closer than any other game, it's not really feasible. I don't think sub 1 is actually in the cards yet. But even having a sum of best at sub 1 is pretty bonkers. Come on. So slow. I don't want to restart because it includes armory. I like keeping the armory runs. That track that guy. Pretty good clear.
Oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei
What's
der
up,
Martin.
Baronov?
Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
I'm dead! That's crazy that I got popped up in the air like that.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Spaß damit!
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
That's fast.
Hochtüren dicht machen.
No, he should have stunned Bugger.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
That's not even the cool part, Wireless Guide. The nade strat has been
Alarm, Entertruppen.
in the run for 10 years.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
The new thing that was added to the Silent Cartographer run was at the very start. You teleport from the beach all the way to the load zone where you would normally do the warthog flying. It's basically skips walking for 30 seconds and driving for 30 seconds. I don't really feel like talking about it right now, Nan. Maybe another time. There's nothing stopping me. I just don't feel like talking about it all the time. Just naded my... That killed me? Didn't I have full health? There's a 18-minute video explaining it. You can find it on Burnt's YouTube channel. But basically, it's like a pixel-perfect lineup with 2 frame-perfect inputs and a look sensitivity that has to be accurate to 8 decimal places. And if you do all of that correctly, then you can teleport. By being inside of map geometry, the game forces you out of the map geometry, and the direction it chooses to send you is deterministic but very precise. And by being in like super precise spot, you can teleport to super precise spots.
Besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Kann ich jemals wieder Fußball spielen? Hey Mann, falls ich getroffen werde, spar nicht mit Medikamenten.
I hate you. Need a backflip.
Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
It's definitely game-changing. It's the largest single time save in the game in years, using a new method that has potential to be used in more spots, allowing for the first time ever a realistic sub-1 speedrun. I say that's pretty game-changing.
An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Also, it removes one of the tricks that's been in the run since 2001. Like, one of the very first speedrunning tricks ever discovered for Halo has now been removed from the speedrun. I'd say that's game-changing. How are you guys not dying? So many weak elites. Gimme. I was standing on a plasma pistol. It's too slow, I don't want it.
Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
is chat showing up on screen? Is it? Come on. Work, dang you. Why you no work? Oop, hang on. Alright, we've done it.
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Granate unterwegs.
Das ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Yep, I play every day until I get this record. That's the current goal. I actually might. I probably should have gone live earlier because I might leave early tonight. I might leave by 9 o'clock, so I might only do 3 hours.
Besetzt die Kampfstationen.
I don't know. I think my friends are hanging out. I should find out.
Granate.
Actually, I don't even know if it's open.
Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Where did I put my pocket? Check if I've got plans. Yeah, I might go out tonight. Oh, well.
Alarm!
Finnegan has the answer. Good to see you in the chat. I recognize that name.
An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Ich sehe sie. Chief, könnten Sie... Was habe ich Ihnen denn getan?
No, I don't really get drunk. I barely drink at all. I used to drink a lot more in my youth, but anymore I've built up like some intolerance to most beers. My favorite beers I can't drink anymore. They make me like sick. Not like a high schooler who hates beer, like you know how some people are like, ew, gross, I hate beer. Not like that. They straight up make me like shivering and vomiting, like real sickness. And I can't drink IPAs at all anymore. Even like half of one has me like on the bathroom floor like begging for my life. I don't know what happened, but I think I got drunk too many times and my body has decided that it's poison or something. I don't know. Could be a gluten allergy or something as well. I don't actually know. I don't have health insurance, so I haven't gone to a doctor or anything about it. But basically stopped drinking.
Wiederhole, das ist keine Übung. Hochtüren dicht machen.
It's bad for you anyway. Drinking's overrated. No, McSleazy, I don't think I have. What are my plans for 2025? I want to get this world record, and then I want to find a real person's job. Although this last month has been by far the best month for Twitch and YouTube, it's made me want to keep on streaming. I can't rely on like this amount of generosity forever. I need to eventually get a real job. But this has actually been the best month I've ever had for streaming, so that's kind of cool. The Twitch and YouTube support. Now that I'm dual streaming, it's definitely helping a little bit. But before this month, I wasn't able to make quite enough to justify continuing it as a job because I could barely make rent. And that's not a very fun living when you have to rely on the generosity of others to like barely pay your bills. So I've probably got to get back into the workforce.
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Yeah, I haven't actually put any work into finding a job yet. That's basically my New Year's goal is after I get this world record, I'm going to start finding a job as my job. So all the questions about what my plans are, I don't know yet because I haven't made it that far. We're focusing on this goal right now. I appreciate the interest and the care and the curiosity, but I also don't really feel like talking about it much right now. Just focusing on this goal. Let me do this. I'll get you, it's called Pasture Labs. It's pretty good. I might have a link, let me see. Somebody whispered it to me. When did I get it? Or did he just post it in chat? I don't think I have it in my whispers. But look for that. Oh, you got it, yeah. It's like you download it, and it's a standalone application, and then it just gives you like a chat widget. Like, you can just put it as a source in OBS, and as long as you have it open, it just works in OBS as a source. It's very easy to use. I didn't like Restream. I don't really like Restream at all. Thank you, 100 skis for the prime. That's you, Admiral? Hell yeah, thank you. Yeah, Spocky, super bouncing's good fun.
An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Yeah, I tried a bunch of different ones, and this is the only one I've actually liked.
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs.
Come on.
An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
I hate this stupid green box. Look, how is this? It's like a sculpture. This is something an artist would put together. This doesn't even physically make sense.
Truppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Granate! Okay.
Das ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Yeah, that little green box on that last attempt prevented me from getting the box in position properly.
Truppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
I don't know. I think shitting on like weird art is part of the art process. Like that's why it's art, right? It's got you talking about it. It got an emotional reaction out of you. If that's not the purpose of art, then what is? I mean, obviously some art takes varying levels of talent, but sometimes the purpose of art is just to get people talking, to make a statement. Like, it doesn't have to be hyper realistic painting to be appreciated as art. I don't really. If you want to tape a banana to a wall and sell it, if somebody buys it, if somebody's talking about it, then that's art. I'm actually a big fan of the art that is just basically squares, like varying layers of overlapping squares on a colored background. I mean, it's very easy to do. I could make it in Paint, like Microsoft Paint, but I still find it, I don't know, I find it enjoying to look at. It doesn't have to be technically impressive to be art.
Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen. Genau
Also, sometimes art is better experienced in person than looking at a picture of it. There's some art that's like just a giant canvas with like a huge red square in the middle, and you might think, well, yeah, that's stupid and easy. But then the closer you look at the square, you start to realize like the way the brushstrokes are done and the texture of the paint, like the texture of it adds a lot to it. It's really cool to see some artworks up close to look at like how they painted it, not just what it looks like, but how it was done.
Na los, Chief, hier lang.
Ich war fast an Bord, als die auftauchten.
Keine Sorge, Ma'am, wir sind am Ball.
Sir, Eindringlinge im Feuerkontrollzentrum. Die haben eine Bombe.
Sie zu entschärfen.
Der Chief muss mir aber helfen, an die Zündkapsel heranzukommen.
Chief,
Malta, wie ist die
erste
Chance?
Echelon zu mir. Nehmt euch die Kreuzer vor. Schaltet sie nacheinander aus. Zweite Echelon, kümmert euch um die Träger.
Jetzt ziehen Sie zurück.
Wir haben gewonnen. In der Todeszone 13 Kreuzer, 2 Sturmträger. Jetzt wird's laut.
Die Träger brechen durch, Sir. Sie nehmen Kurs auf Kairo. Cortana, konzentriert.
Yeah, Spooky, but like I said, it's got you talking about it. It's got the whole world talking about it. If that's not art, then what is? It got an emotional response from millions of people all around the world.
Der erste Träger ignoriert uns völlig, Sir.
Sounds like art to me.
Er hat das Trümmerfeld der Malta in Richtung Erde durchbrochen. Übrigens, die Bombe wird von einem ganzen Haufen Eliten bewacht. Sie werden sich etwas ausdenken müssen.
Yeah, it's controversial. I mean, that's its purpose, though, right?
Die Sache ist dringend, Chief.
And I mean, some art is just trash art to be made and thrown away, but if it gets you talking about it, I mean, you look at like half the shit on YouTube, it's all clickbait, right? Like, it's still art. I don't know. Some of it's not good. Some people like it, some people consume it. I think reality television is art, even if it's all garbage. I think trying to gatekeep art in general is just a futile effort. Trying to say this is or isn't art. The minute you're discussing whether it is or isn't, you've already answered the question. It is.
Chief, geben Sie uns Feuerschutz.
Sergeant, ich brauche Sie auf dem Vogel.
Ma'am?
Meine Pelicans bringen Rüstung und Verstärkung in die Stadt. Die brauchen tauglichen Geleitschutz.
Die meisten Allianztruppen sind direkt unter dem Träger. Sie wollen bestimmt nicht, dass sie an Bord kommen. Diese Brücke ist der direkteste Weg zum Stadtzentrum.
Video games are definitely art. Some people will try to argue they're not, but
Chief, vom Träger sind gerade jede
I mean, you
Menge
look at this,
Panzer
just this section alone. There's a beach, there's buildings, there's scenery, there's a story to be told. The story gets told as you play it. It's definitely art.
Trotzdem besser.
Even if the graphics were worse, it's still art.
Ich habe die Kampfgespräche der Allianz analysiert. Die sind überrascht. Verwirrt. Sie haben uns hier wohl nicht erwartet. Keine Menschen.
You could maybe argue that a game like Pong is not art in itself. But even then, it is.
Weniger Zeit hier, mehr Zeit dort.
Pong is almost just a technical demo that revolutionized video games in general. Chill out, Shadow Dog. Be normal, man.
Gut aufpassen. Oh Mann, da sind noch mehr.
Die Allianz will sich neu formieren. Verhindern Sie das.
Every video game is just Pong if you think hard enough. Isn't it crazy how really everything goes back to Pong from video games? Pong turns into Pac-Man, turns into Space Invaders, turns into 3D games, turns into this. Video games are straight up magic anymore. Why do you guys have to make everything vulgar and weird, dude? Just be normal. I'm not trying to talk about you guys taking a shit. It's annoying. I'm gonna start banning it. Like, just be normal. I don't understand.
nette Begrüßung.
Thank you, JCap. Appreciate it. See, the main reason for cereal first is you don't know how much milk to add unless you put the cereal first. Like, you just willy-nilly dishing out milk and then the proportions are all wrong.
In dem Gebäude sind ein paar Marines eingeschlossen, Chief. Konzentriert euch auf die Graves. Die sind am gefährlichsten.
Sir, Corporal Perez, Kompanie A, Kommandostand ist da drüben. Der Lieutenant wurde beim Absprung getroffen.
Wer hat jetzt das Kommando, Corporal?
Yeah, also it does prevent splashing.
Er ist oben, kommen Sie, ich zeig's Ihnen.
No, it's not fake. It's a brand new silent cartographer skip. It saves over a minute on silent cartographer. It's pretty sweet. Burnt just unveiled it yesterday for Christmas. It's really cool. I've never seen the Marine jump up on this rail. How'd you even get there? What? It's kind of viable for full game runs. It's 2 frame perfect inputs, but it saves 1 minute, and it's in the first like 20 minutes of the game. So it is worth. Sloth is gonna try it. It's only gonna be worth it for world record holders. It's not gonna be worth it for like 90% of people, but it is kind of full game viable.
Wir sind der Arm der Prophetengebieter und Sie sind das Schwert. Seid still und flink, dann schlagen wir diese Ketzerei ohne weiteres nieder. Der Sturm hat unseren Anflug getarnt. Ihr lokales Gefechtsnetz müsste auch durcheinander sein. Das Überraschungsmoment ist auf unserer Seite. Vorerst.
He just dunked my aim? That's not cool. Dude, that grunt trolled the hell out of me. No, I got no GDQs on the cards. I might do an online event. If they ask me to do something online, I'll do it. But in general, I'm not going to travel to anything. Either Seattle or online stuff. not have killed me. Trick sucks. Alright, we go again. I mean, GDQ doesn't take care of the runners. Yeah, they don't pay. It's a charity. They don't pay for you. They don't pay for the runners. They don't pay for the hotel. They don't pay for anything. You go there as a vacation. You go no, there's never been the expectation that they pay for you. I think a lot of people don't even understand how GDQs work. They don't ask runners to take part. The runners themselves submit an application. If I wanted to go to a GDQ, I would have to... That's not true, Spooky. They give all the proceeds to the Prevent Cancer Foundation or Doctors Without Borders, and then what those charities do with the donations can be argued, because those charities have... those charities pay their employees, and those charities do have expenses, but all of those expenses are public. You're wrong. I don't think you know what you're talking about at all.
Sie sagten doch, es gäbe keine. Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
These are 501c3 companies. The way that they use their donations is completely public.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
By law, but that's okay. That's not. That doesn't mean that that's what GDQ does. Like. The money that you give to GDQ goes directly to those charities that they say it does. But then those charities also have to pay their employees, and some, you can argue that some of the CEOs make too much money, yes, but the charities that GDQ chooses do real good for the world. Doctors Without Borders is a real legitimate charity that does legitimate good for the world. There's like, you're trying to argue against donating to a charity because you understand a law that says they only have to do 10%. It's a little absurd. Like, you can literally look up publicly where all the money goes. And you're arguing that it's bad that GDQ doesn't take that money to give to video game players. It will stop spreading what you've heard, because what you've heard is wrong. Don't talk shit about shit you don't know.
Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Der gehört mir.
Alarm, Entertruppen.
Do I still have it copy pasted? I might. Nope, I don't. Search Burntmas. Oops, I typed that wrong. Spell burnt correctly, and then search Burntmas on YouTube. You'll find it.
Alarm. Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Dies ist keine Übung. unterwegs.
I don't tend to use the word donate, and kind of specifically because of the connotation with the word. I call them tips. That's what they're called on my Twitch channel. It's you're not donating to a streamer. You're giving them a tip the same way you would tip like a restaurant worker or a guitar player you see on the side of the street. You can consider it a donation. It's going in to pay my rent and pay for my food and keep the stream going either way. You can consider it however you want, but they aren't really donations. They're not. They're not tax write-offable. You can't donate to streamers and then get a tax write-off for it. So they're really not donations. They are tips.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Das ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung. Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
I wish that run made it out of Arbiter. That was a good run we just lost on Arbiter. That was actually really fast.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
Other video games allow it, and how can you not allow it, Tommy Gun? It doesn't interact with the game at all. It doesn't read the game's memory. It's the same as using splits as a timer. Live Split actually has a sound feature where I can make Live Split ding at me whenever I want.
Wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
It would be way too hard to ban. Yeah, the metronome is manually started. It's not reading anything from the game. Well, it depends on what you mean by manually. They bind their button to start the metronome to the same button that they use to shoot the shield, so that whenever you release one, you release the other, and that way the metronome always starts on the correct time. But yeah, it's not interacting with the game still. It's a little bit of a hacky workaround of the rules, and I see there is some argument about the spirit of it, but it is technically, I still think it's fine.
Keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung. Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Yeah, I knew a couple people with that last name growing up.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Yo, Pikachu, thank you. They're called shredded beef. Boo.
Gebt's ihnen, solange sie im Nachdenken. Schnappt sie!
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
I appreciate the support though, Pikachu.
Noch ein Feind!
Hochführen Dichtmachen.
No, that guy wasn't Ultra. That would have been pretty good.
Sonst nichts vor!
Waffenschränke öffnen.
Oh, there wasn't one over here. It's kind of slow. I should have been faster on that elite. I was gonna try to save time to make it to the last elite that was on that box, but I guess he wasn't there.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
No, Trunks, that's not what a tool-assisted speedrun means. The timer assists me in my speedrun too. And it is a tool. But tool-assisted speedrun has a very specific definition, and it's not just because that's what the words translate to doesn't mean it's what it is.
Na los, Chief, hier lang.
Ich war fast an Bord, als die auftauchten.
Keine Sorge, Mann, wir sind am Ball.
Sir,
Erste Echelon zu mir. Nehmt euch die Kreuzer vor. Schaltet sie nacheinander aus. Zweite Echelon.
So is there some guy shitting up chat that I can't see?
Cortana, Ziele aussuchen und Feuer frei. Ich glaube es nicht. Die ziehen sie zurück. Wir haben gewonnen.
Click this over to live chat. Or wait. What are you guys complaining about? I don't even see what you guys are talking about. Did I play much CE?
Entertruppen unterwegs.
Yeah, I used to play a lot. CE glitches are what got me into Halo 2 glitches. I remember getting outside a Sidewinder, like ramping the ghost off the tank to get out of near the portal. But once Halo 2 came out, I liked Halo 2 way better than I ever liked Halo 1.
Da kommt es!
Keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Just the online and the rank system and the custom games, everything was just better with Halo 2. Like, Halo 1 was obviously very good, but Halo 2 just added more stuff, and online really made such a big difference. Being able to play online for the first time was crazy. Revolutionary. It wasn't my first ever online game. I was grinding a bunch of Splinter Cell before that. But the way Halo 2 handled online was much different than the other games from that era. It was, I don't know. Unless you were there, it's hard to explain how it was different, because now it's kind of the standard. But what you think of standard online multiplayer just did not exist back in the day. Like, it hasn't always been that way.
Oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Yeah, and Halo 3 was even better than Halo 2 in a lot of ways for its online features, Roy King.
Kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta.
Alright, dude, if you're trying to get banned, I can ban you.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein.
Only takes me 2 buttons. Go make another new account.
Na los jetzt. Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Tasche?
Yeah, Forge was really cool. Theater was game changing. That's not what I wanted. No, I'm dead. Okay, I lived. Whew. Somehow.
Na los, Chief, hier lang.
Ich war fast an Bord, als die auftauchten.
Keine Sorge, Mann, wir sind am Ball.
Alright, not bad. Theater is implemented by playing back the game you just played. It basically records all of your inputs, and because this game is deterministic, like, if the RNG is exactly the same, and your inputs are exactly the same, then you'll get the same results that are exactly the same. So it basically just records a series of inputs and then plays them back, while remembering the starting parameters.
Er hat das Trümmerfeld der Malta in Richtung
It's a little bit more complicated than that when you account for a host versus non-host, but that's why you can't watch other theater films from the first-person perspective of somebody else. You can only watch the host's first-person perspective. With online magic, it gets complicated, but that's it. That's exactly how the campaign theater works, and then online makes everything complicated.
Die Sache ist dringend, Chief.
Schüttelt es ab, Marines! Absturzstelle räumen! Los, los, los!
Yeah, I think Halo 3's campaign is the weakest part of Halo 3. Halo 3's campaign's actually garbage. Like, the gameplay is fun, but the story itself is not good. Nothing happens for, like, any of the missions until the very end. Like, I don't know.
Ma'am?
Halo 3 is one of my favorite games of all time, but the multiplayer is what pushes it over the top. It was the community, it was the file share, it was the Forge, it was the theater, it was the ranking system, it was the playlist, it was MLG, Griffball, custom games. Like, all of that is what makes Halo 3 the greatest. The campaign itself is actually garbage in terms of story. It's not good.
Die meisten Allianztruppen sind direkt unter dem
But even though the campaign kind of sucked, there was still so much fun you could do. Collecting the skulls to get the Hayabusa armor, doing the achievements, doing legendary, doing all the difficulties, doing co-op. So even though the story itself is very shallow, it still is like endlessly replayable for fun.
Chief, vom Träger sind gerade jede Menge Kapseln gestartet. Die nehmen Kurs auf uns.
Dieser Tunnel führt zur Brücke. Überall retten. Trotzdem besser als schwimmen. Ich habe die Kampfgespräche der Allianz analysiert. Die sind überrascht. Die haben uns hier wohl nicht erwartet. Keine Menschen. Nicht auf der Erde. Verrückt, ich weiß. Das erklärt aber, warum die mit so einer kleinen Flotte kommen.
kann die den ganzen Tag machen.
I had a 50 in every playlist in Halo 3 because I had no life.
Ah, das wird nie langweilig vom... Oh, dem hab ich einfach verpasst.
Yeah, MLG 50 was the one I grinded all day. But once I got a 50 and everything else, I just grinded MLG only. I had a 5-star general on my 50 in MLG. I was like an MLG sweaty tryhard. I had like a team. We played game. We were better than matchmaking. Like we all had our 50s, and matchmaking was too easy most of the time. So we would go play game battles, which was like sweaty games where you like have to schedule opponents against other teams of 4 and like play only MLG game types, and you play a series of best of 5, and then you submit your scores to this website, and it tracks like who's the best team on game battles. We were like super sweaty tryhard.
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung. Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
MLG was definitely the hardest 50. It wasn't even close. Well, I mean, I guess technically squad battle and big team battle could be considered harder, but only because you couldn't find matches after the high 40s. The only ways to get matches after the 40s in those playlists were to queue against another team of 6 or another team of 8. So you kind of had to cheat to get your 50s in those playlists because you had to schedule games against other teams. But I don't, that's doesn't make it hard to get the 50. That just makes it the system and the population weren't good enough to get the 50, if that makes sense. But in terms of skill, the MLG 50 was like by far the hardest.
Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Are you trolling me? What is going on? I'm about to get sorted. Get me out of here! What the heck is happening? How am I alive? What the heck just happened?
Na los, Chief, hier lang.
Ich war fast an Bord, als
Blau
feuerfrei.
hinterließ ihr Status. Kommen.
Ich glaube es nicht, die ziehen sie zurück. Wir haben gewonnen, Montana. Konzentriertes Feuer auf den ersten Träger. Admiral, knöpfen Sie sich den zweiten vor. Formiert euch, folgt mir.
That's why I'm the adapter, Alpha Mike.
Völlig, Sir. Er hat das Trümmerfeld der Malta in Richtung Erde durchbrochen. Übrigens, die Bombe wird von einem ganzen Haufen Eliten bewacht. Sie werden sich etwas ausdenken müssen.
That plasma throw was kind of sick, wasn't it?
Die Sache ist dringend, Chief.
Schüttelt es ab, Marines! Absturzstelle räumen! Los, los, los!
Sergeant, ich brauche sie auf dem Vogel.
Doing the tango with the elite there.
Meine Pelicans bringen Rüstung und
That movement is
Verstärkung
actually
in die Stadt.
slightly harder than you think, like to bait the melees and dance around them. Another nice little tango there. I really am the adapter sometimes.
Die meisten Allianztruppen sind direkt unter dem Träger. Wir wollen bestimmt nicht, dass sie an Bord kommen. Diese Brücke ist der direkteste Weg zum Stadtzentrum.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Chief, vom Träger sind gerade jede Menge Kapseln
You guys know the
gestartet.
5 Ds of dodgeball? Patches O'Houlihan taught me everything I know.
Der Tunnel führt zur Brücke. Überall Ratten. Trotzdem besser als schwimmen. Ich habe die Kampfgespräche der Allianz analysiert. Die sind überrascht. Die haben uns hier wohl nicht erwartet. Keine Menschen. Nicht auf der Insel. Verrückt, ich weiß. Das erklärt aber, warum die mit so einer kleinen Flotte kommen.
Okay, weiter, weiter.
Who's Steve the Pirate?
Oh, hey, ich bin verletzt, Mann. Autsch. Nein, ausgeschaltet. Den habe ich überfahren. Rückt weiter nach. Da ist noch einer.
That's a good movie. I should rewatch that movie. I haven't seen that in like 20 years. If you guys haven't watched Dodgeball, An Underdog Story, it is a classic comedy. It's kind of dumb, it's kind of cheesy, but it is fucking hilarious. Very, very good movie. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody! Necessary? No, but I do it anyway because it's sterile and I like the taste. Classic. You're getting ahead of yourself, Nan. We gotta make it through the Jackal Snipers first before we care about any early cycles. Yeah, this is a good start. No. Good thing I know how to manipulate the ghosts. If I didn't drive near that ghost at that angle, he would have shot at me as soon as he turned around. But I startled him. Oh, come on, that's not fair. Now I get instant one-shot as well. Dude, that's not fair. I was going fast. This part's actually easier on Vista. Well, maybe now we get early cycle to make up for it. Never mind. Don't kill me. There's a wraith shot coming right at me. Thank you, Scarab. As long as I don't die, that flip didn't lose as much as it looks. I would have had to wait at the top of the stairs anyway. So it's like the same exact time. It actually probably lost 0 seconds, depending on how fast I make it to the top of the stairs. It was 14, so as long as I'm at the top of the stairs by 34, I lost 0 seconds. Okay, I lost like 3 seconds. Yeah, that was very little time loss from the flip. The 2 deaths lost a lot of time. The Warthog flip lost nothing. As soon as I exit the tunnels, Aaron, the tiny little tunnel tube right into the second half of the mission, They've all run the simulations. They know how to take it down.
Vorsichtig, Chief. Diese Elite war ein Ultra und diese Piloten sind auch nicht von Pappe.
What a good nade. That was cool.
Wir sind der Arm der Prophetengebieter und Sie sind das Schwert. Seid still und flink, dann schlagen wir diese Ketzerei ohne weiteres nieder. Der Sturm hat unseren Anflug getarnt. Ihr lokales Gefechtsnetz müsste auch durcheinander sein. Das Überraschungsmoment ist auf unserer Seite. Vorerst.
No, it's not consistent. I just saw it there in the doorway as I walked in. Nice.
Über uns.
You're not supposed to shoot at me. Good thing I adapted.
Kümmert euch ihn, Brüder. Ich verteidige das Orakel. Seine Wahrheit soll
Never
nie
lucky.
verloren. Die Ketzer mobilisieren ihre Luftstreitkräfte, Gebieter. Schnappt euch ihren Anführer, aber passt auf. Ich schicke einen Phantom zur Unterstützung.
Shot at. Brother, leave me alone. Am I gonna get this checkpoint up here? I think I might. Maybe not.
Der Anführer der Ketzer ist in diesem Teil der Station. Räumt die Landezone und geht da rein.
A little scary.
Unser Glaube wird uns stark machen. Was ist hier passiert?
No, it's so fast. That's crazy. I'm not gonna get dialogue skip. Yeah, it was like so fast.
Einen Gebieter schicken die Propheten also, um mich zu erledigen. Ich bin geschmeichelt.
Er verwendet eine Holodrohne. Er muss ganz nah sein. Komm raus, damit wir dich töten können.
Stellt euch auf. Anführer!
Bleibt. Die Flat greift uns an.
Not bad for no dialogue skip.
Gebieter. Wenn die Verstärkung da ist, komme ich nach.
What's up, Svo? I've been making it here more consistently the last couple days. 2 days ago I had a bit of a lull. I didn't make it here except once, but yesterday I had some good runs. Today we're already here. Feeling like a good stream so far. I don't know, if I get a PB on this run, this might be the only run I do today. If not, I might keep going, but I plan to go hang out with some friends tonight. So I'm probably not going to stream past like 8:30 or 9 o'clock. Maybe we can just get a nice PB and go out on a high note on this stream. That'd be fun. Yeah, I had a really good run yesterday. I had a run that was 1 minute and 27 seconds ahead of world record coming out of Regret. It died to Gravemind. It actually died to like 5 different levels, but Gravemind was the final nail after. But yeah, one of my best runs ever. We're getting there. We are cusping. I should stream my night out. No, thank you. I'd rather hang out with my friends and be genuine and have a good time than have people be fake for a camera. You put camera on people, they start to act a little different. I would not wish that on anybody. Where'd he go? 33. I was wondering where the 4th guy is. Where is he? There he is. Didn't see him.
Bringt die Phantoms zur Mine. Wir gehen erst, wenn der Anführer der Ketzer tot ist. Antidote ist jetzt überall in der Station. Wir sind zu wenige für so eine Riesenverseuchung. Sucht den Anführer dieser Ketzer. Tötet ihn jetzt.
Please fall over. Where did this sentinel just go? This guy's dead, even though he doesn't look it. I don't know why I just wanted to split there.
Krieger, zurück zur Landezone. Der Gebieter geht weiter nach oben, trennt die Station ab und scheucht die Ketzer aus dem Loch. Mögen unsere Herren ihre Hand führen. Halten Sie das Schwert bereit. Dem wird das...
It's pretty rare, so.
Alle meine Phantoms sind in der Luft, Gebieter. Los, trennen Sie das Kabel durch.
Yeah. I mean, once you know where all of the enemies are, the jackal snipers are less annoying. But yeah, this game is pretty unforgiving. It's really hard. See ya, nerd. That was cool. I got launched. This game can be brutal.
Ein letztes Kabel, Gebieter.
But I have like 20 years of knowledge on this game, so it's not as hard for me. The parts that casual players find hard are not the same challenges I'm fighting. I'm fighting a different game at this point, you know? Speedrunning's its own challenge. Yeah, but all my times are better than Nails' times on Classic Red 7K. Nails tried Classic, and he left because he didn't like the lag, and he had to experience his 144 hertz and mouse and keyboard controls and high FOV. He couldn't handle the real man's game. Nails does have some really good Classic times, though. He ran Classic for a little while, but he said he prefers the features of MCC. Wish that guy wasn't so troll. Don't melt me with your carbines. Okay, that room sucked, but at least I didn't die. I didn't get good spawns, and then I didn't get good enemies either. Please. Oh god. Okay. Well, I almost beefed that. Oh, I did beef it. He went to the other hole. Are you trolling me? I don't know if I'll get dialogue or not.
All die investierte Zeit und Mühe unserer Blutväter, nur diesen Geschöpf auf Eis zu legen.
I might get extra dialogue here. No, okay, that's good. I almost lost like 15 extra seconds because of that plasma, but it didn't.
Kommen Sie, Gebieter. Ich zeige Ihnen, wohin Sie gegangen sind.
Still a good Oracle.
Sir, wir müssen diese Geschütze neutralisieren.
What up, Jerv? Yeah, it's a different game. People don't understand. It really is a different game. They're separated with different timing methods and different leaderboards for good reason, because they are not the same game. No, this is not emulated software. This is reading the original disc. It's playing the original Halo 2 disc. It spins it, it reads it. There is technically, by the strictest definition, some emulation, but it's hardware emulation. It's the 360 pretending to be an OG Xbox, but no, the game is not emulated at all. This is the real game.
Verstanden. Wir gehen runter. Stellung halten.
By the strictest definition, the Xbox 360 is emulating an original Xbox, and that makes it an emulator. But by most people's definition of emulator, this is not an emulator. Yeah, I have noobs. I prefer this one because less lag and no graphics burn. It's not significantly faster. There are some lag differences, but it's not that different. Really, the controller's the biggest difference.
Gut, immer noch nichts von der in Amber Clef im Netz der Allianz. Die Allianz weiß von unserer Landung, aber
It doesn't matter which model 360 you use. They're all the same for Halo 2 speedruns. I use a Model E, which is one of the newer models, but it doesn't actually matter. Went a pretty sick run. No, Jacob, it doesn't.
Dieser See ist nicht durch vulkanische Aktivität entstanden. Das heißt, er wurde entweder absichtlich errichtet oder entstand durch irgendeine Katastrophe.
A little sloppy, it's fine.
Jemanden umbringt?
Yeah, Marsh, but even if I make it past Gravemind, I'm not guaranteed the world record. The levels after Gravemind are very difficult, so it's the last major hurdle. But then every level after is like a medium hurdle. There is no free levels in this game. Outskirts is the closest level to a free level, and even then I reset on Outskirts all the time. Outskirts is by far the easiest level in the game, and I still lose runs to it.
Ihr wollt schwimmen.
What's up, Clarity? What's up, Nutritious? You get a chill minute right here, Dante. This is the chill minute. I mean, some levels obviously have chill minutes, like these breaks, but once the action starts, there isn't any easy section. You can die everywhere.
Der Prophet der Wahrheit hatte wohl offensichtlich etwas vorschnell gehandelt, als die Erde angriff. Bittet die anderen Propheten, ihm sein verfrühtes Eintreffen zu verzeihen. Behauptet, dass ihn niemand vor menschlicher Präsenz dort gewarnt hätte. Das erklärt, warum seine Flotte nur aus ein paar Schiffen bestand. Seltsam, dass ein Prophet nur so dürftige Informationen über die Heimatwelt seines Feindes hat.
I've got my water right here. Been drinking it. There's a fish. Something floating in my beverage. What is that? I think a piece of fuzz from my hat fell in my drink. Pretty good regret. I'm gonna go replace my water, get the fuzz out of my cup.
Der Träger des Propheten des Bedauerns hat gerade eine Antwort aus High Charity erhalten. Eine gut verschlüsselte Nachricht des Propheten der Wahrheit. Hören Sie sich das an. Deine Hast hat die Erfüllung unserer Allianz gefährdet und unseren großen Plänen geschadet. Dass dir eine öffentliche Zurschaustellung deines Versagens erspart bleibt, hast du nur dem Propheten der Gnade und seinem weisen Rat zu verdanken. Wahrheit, Gnade, Bedauern. 3 Prophetenhierarchen. Bedauern zu töten sollte der...
I have a video on my YouTube channel with that exact title, Tommy. You should look it up. It's a really good one. If you find it, you should link it.
Bibliothek, wie es geht. Da ist eine Art Barriere. Wir versuchen herumzukommen. Ich halte euch
What
auf
is
dem
on my
Laufenden.
radar? Oh, I shouldn't have sorted that guy. I regret that. I also regret that.
Das ist meine letzte Tour, Chief. Treibstoff ist fast alle. Der erste Turmkomplex ist sicher, also gehe ich da runter. Sagen Sie Bescheid, wenn ich Sie holen soll.
Did they? You should link it, Tommy. Let other people see it. It's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, if you found it, Dante, you can. Whoever has it. That's not good. That is what I was afraid of.
Die Allianz hat mehrere Phantom-Geschwader gestartet.
It's really bad. I have no sword.
Keine Zeit mehr. Das ist das Ziel. Holt ihn euch. Hier sind überall Ehrengardisten. Gut aufpassen.
Why are you going this way? Hey, buddy, I'm over here. What? He did not just teleport without even seeing me.
Sie machen sich zu einem leichten Ziel.
If you teleport again, I will be enraged. Okay, good fight for no sword. Oh yeah, I spelled it like that on purpose, noobs.
Die Flotte wird auf unsere Stellung feuern. Wir müssen hier raus.
Or did I do personnel or personal? I think I was deciding on the title to. I think I did personnel, right? I can't remember. I would have if the situation came up, Tommy, but it just never came up in the fight.
Ihr nähert euch einem Schildgenerator. Viele meiner armen Brutes fielen bei dem Versuch, ihn auszuschalten. Mal sehen, ob ihr besser seid. Sie haben die Energiequelle des Shits erreicht, Gebieter. Überlassen Sie ihrer Riegel.
Thank you, Ayad.
Keine Zwecke, den Enforcer von vorn anzugreifen, besonders wenn die Schilde oben sind. Bleibt in den Schatten, die Energiequal losgelöst, das ihr Fest aus ihrem Gestell und greift das Biest von hinten ab.
The blue one is stronger, yes. No, the Banshees have no driver's seat. You can't board them.
Bibliothek ist frei. Ich nehme euch auf den Vorsprung da vorne auf. Verdammte Maschinen. Durchbrechen Sie die Wanze ins Gewieder.
Please fall over. Hello?
Weiter zum Ziel. Wir bleiben hier,
Can I get
solange
checkpoint?
es geht. Schafft es mir vom
No.
Hals. Sperrfeuer. Sperrfeuer.
Okay. Guess I'll die. That's a shotgun. You can AUP the Banshee, but not if you turn into an elite and you try to board the Banshee, it's not possible, Tommy. So even like if you're an elite, you don't get to fly them. You have to turn into the Banshee itself.
Negativ, Ma'am. Keine Allianztruppen. Durchgang decken.
Thank you, smirking. No spawns. Can I get rockets at least? No rockets. Man, this is why I like to pick up the rockets, because I get trolled in this section. Don't shotgun me. Are you? Oh my goodness. Just let me go fast.
Gebieter, was tun Sie hier?
Die Flotte muss erreicht.
That's crazy. These spawns are kind of insane, though. I just got... No, dude! I got rocketed? By who? It was you, wasn't it? It wasn't that bad of a death. That's crazy unlucky. It could have been worse. It definitely could have been worse. Is that everybody? No, there's still another one. Where is the last wave? That should be everybody now, right? Yeah, it is. Please end. Did I really lose that much time on this level? Oh my god. I didn't feel like it was that bad. It's a bad bubble. am the Ghost Whisperer. Alright, pretty good run there.
Da oben, der Schmarotzer will angreifen.
I'm thinking Sword Guy lives the longest this time. Double Plasma Rifle guy's fucking dead. You guys picked wrong. That guy is fucking dead. You picked the wrong horse. I think that was Single Guy was the last guy standing by a hair. I'm gonna turn on my space heater for a minute. Heat up my fingers, keep them warm. I want to put you in a better spot. I don't want to put it on the desk because it makes too much noise for you guys. Grave minding time.
Die Menschen sind schon drin, Gebieter. Ihnen nach. Ich bewache die Verteidigungsstellung.
Pretty good quarantine zone here. We'll save a little bit. Let's go. That was nothing. You're so troll. Whatever, dude. I didn't mean to pick up the plasma rifle. It's not that much time lost. It's at the very start. It's fine. Those back smacks should have hit. Whatever. Alright, we got 2 grenades. That's really good. It was all RNG manipulation. It was all RNG manipulation.
Vorsicht bei dem Captain, er hat ein Blutgewehr.
Wait, there's 2 of you?
Setzen Sie mich auf einer der Säulen da neben der Tür ab.
Okay, not a bad first room for that death.
Dieser Prophet, Wahrheit, er hat den Index, er darf ihn nicht behalten. Ich kümmere mich um diese Türen. Los, Wahrheit wird einfacher aufzuspüren sein, wenn ich im Netz bleibe.
That's bad. Don't melt me. Thank you.
Vielleicht da lang.
I haven't been getting a good brute spawn here. Can I? Nope. Never fortunate.
Einen Augenblick. Ich empfange Marine EFF-Transponder-Signale. Die Signale stammen von irgendwo unterhalb ihrer Position.
That's crazy. I'm so... Oh, that's so stupid. That's ridiculous.
Einen Augenblick. Ich empfange Marine EFF-Transponder-Signale. Die Signale stammen von irgendwo unterhalb.
I should not have been getting melted like that.
Chief, springen Sie rein.
No, I fucked it up, man. I hate this game. I should have been getting a decent grave mine. Instead, I don't get my checkpoints that I should get. This game is just so troll. What is up with this stupid checkpoint?
Ich empfange Marine EFF-Transponder-Signale. Die Signale stammen von irgendwo unterhalb ihrer Position.
Oh look, everyone's asleep this time. I hate this game. I hate this game. I just don't want to cooperate, man. This was a good run, too. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. This checkpoint sucks. Do a different strategy then.
Hierher, Chief, springen Sie rein.
I love this game. You guys just jerking each other off over here? First try, easy every time. I love losing 3 minutes. It's my favorite. I didn't want those 3 minutes anyway.
Ausgezeichnet. Der Prophet sendet von unterwegs. Das macht es uns leichter, ihn zu finden.
Please. Hit the fly. Now I can't snipe you. Okay. I hate that fly.
Gerade versammeln sich die Ratsmitglieder auf Halo, um das Symbol sicher verwahrt zu sehen.
No. Man. I don't think I have another run in me tonight. I know this was a short stream. Maybe I do. I don't know. Maybe I'll try one more. I think I'll do one more. Ugly Mouse, thank you for the 500 bits. I plan to go out tonight. I'm gonna leave my apartment before 9 o'clock. Either we're gonna get world record on this run, or this is my last one. Is kind of where we're at. I don't have another like long grind tonight in me. I played a lot the last couple days. I deserve a half day off. Yep, Dante. Same thing I do every Thursday night is smoke rocks and steel catalytic converters. You know me. Just some good old bonding time with the pals. We go again.
Naja, der war sowieso völlig veraltet. Das hier ist ein Mark 6. Kam heute Morgen frisch von Songnam rein. Ganz cool bleiben, bis Sie sich an die Neuerungen gewöhnt haben. Als erstes testen wir Ihre Zieleinrichtung. Blicken Sie auf das obere Licht, bitte. Gut, blicken Sie jetzt auf das untere Licht. In Ordnung. Blicken Sie noch einmal auf das obere Licht. Das war's. Und jetzt nochmal auf das untere. Okay.
I got one more out of Cairo. Let's get. We'll go until at least like 8:30, I think. I'll stream for another 45 minutes or so. I'm not gonna stream much later than that though. If I don't have a run going by like 8:20, I'm gonna call it.
Ich erkläre das nur einmal. Hier werden Ihre wiederaufladbaren Energieschilder getestet. Die Schilde Ihres neuen Panzers sind extrem robust, sehr effizient. Bingo! Sehen Sie, die laden viel schneller wieder auf. Suchen Sie bei abfallender Schildenergiedeckung, bis sie wieder voll aufgeladen ist.
Oder er versteckt sich einfach hinter mir. Sind Sie fertig mit dem Jungen?
One more time with
Der
feeling.
Panzer funktioniert gut.
Try it
Sie dürfen gehen,
again.
mein Junge, aber nicht vergessen, immer schön langsam.
Yo, Suchit, thank you.
Also, Johnson, wollen Sie mir nicht
I really appreciate the holiday support from you guys. I think yesterday was my best ever day on Twitch.
Dann eben nicht. Tja, die Justierung Ihres
Or Twitch and YouTube.
können Sie dann erstmal
You guys have been very generous. I'm glad you guys have been supporting the grind. We had over 300 people watching on Twitch and over 250 people watching on YouTube at one point.
Die Erde. Hab sie seit Jahren nicht gesehen.
With very generous support from both of you guys. The viewership's been growing. It's been fun to see you guys tuning in regularly.
Nur eine von 300 geostationären Plattformen. Dieses MAB-Geschütz durchschlägt Schlachtschiffe der Allianz wie Butter.
Seeing a lot of the same faces coming in, chatting. It's been nice. I can tell you guys are supporting and wanting me to get this dang time, and I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'll get it. It's a grind. It's gonna take me some effort, but we're gonna get it.
Schon den ganzen Morgen treffen Schiffe ein. Man erfährt wenig, aber das wird bestimmt eine große Sache.
Dotes, welcome back.
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs.
Oh, come on. Yesterday was my best day. Yeah, I think in terms of like zero raid viewership and in terms of like monetary support, I think it was my best ever day on Twitch. I got no raids, and I had like 350 people on this channel and 250 on another channel, and a whole bunch of generous donations and subs and gifts and whatnot. Tex, thank you for the Prime. I don't keep exact stats for like what is my best day, but it felt like yesterday was definitely one of them.
Alarm! Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
Oh, well, I guess if you count, like, the first day of MCC, I had 7,000 viewers, but I was also, like, briefly on the front page of Twitch, and, like, those viewers were, like, organic, but they weren't at the same time. Like, those aren't, like, reoccurring viewers that come back every time, and a lot of them weren't, like, as invested in the channels to the point where they're supporting and, like, giving subs. Gifting subs didn't even exist at that point. But I did have some big days around the year before MCC came out. I was averaging like 1,000 viewers for like that whole year before MCC came out. I had like 700 to 1,000 viewers the entire year. That was a good year. How about we top that? It's gonna be hard to top 7,000 viewers. Actually, the most viewers I ever had was like 11,000 after a Moist Critical raid. Those don't really count though, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, there was 11,000 people watching me briefly, but most of them left within 5 minutes, and it did stick around in the few thousands for a while, but those don't especially count.
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Alarm! Enter-Truppen unterwegs. Alarm! Enter-Truppen unterwegs. Alle, besetzt die
Do I think Moist ever watches? Yeah, I know he watches my content every once in a while. We follow each other on Twitter. He's DM'd me a couple times. I know he doesn't. I don't think he watches much, but he's a fan of Halo. So and he follows me. So I know he tunes in occasionally.
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
You guys would be surprised how many like slightly famous YouTubers and Twitch streamers like lurk in random streams. I get a lot of like big names that show up in my chat every once in a while. A lot of the old guys are big Halo fans. Even from like different genres. Like a lot of the old school Mario dudes hang out in my chat, which I always find funny. If you guys know Bismuth or Pen and Coic, they're lurking pretty regularly.
Oh, dem hab ich ein paar Löcher verpasst.
Yeah, Ninja's raided my channel before.
Verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los jetzt. Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Tasche?
I lived. I actually lived. That lag fly, I can't believe I clutched that.
Na los, Chief, hier lang.
That was sick. I am the adapter.
Ich war fast an Bord, als die auftauchten.
That was really good.
Wir sind am Ball.
Erste Echelon zu mir.
Eindringlinge im
Nehmt doch die Kreuzer vor.
Feuerkontrollzentrum, die haben
Schaltet
eine
sie
Bombe.
nacheinander aus. Zweite Echelon,
Ja, der Chief
kümmert
muss
euch
mir
um
aber
den
helfen,
Träger.
an die Zündkarte feindliche Schiffe sind in der Todeszone.
Suchen Sie die Bombe.
Kreuzer,
Im
2
Lauf.
Sturmträger.
Cortana, Ziele aussuchen und Feuer frei. Die Träger brechen
Let me
aus.
live.
Ziehen Sie zurück. Wir
Thank you.
haben gewonnen. Cortana, konzentriertes Feuer auf den ersten Träger. Admiral,
This is really fast.
formiert euch. Folgt mir.
No, I didn't get the plasma pistol.
Er hat das Trümmerfeld
Yeah,
der
Jacob, thank you for the gifted.
Übrigens, die Bombe wird von einem ganzen Haufen Eliten bewacht. Sie werden sich etwas ausdenken müssen.
Alright, we're still out. That's why I am the adapter.
Die Sache ist dringend, Chief.
Schüttelt es ab, Marines. Absturzstelle räumen. Los, los, los.
You see that, Jerv? You still watching? You witnessing greatness over here? I feel like Jerv tuned out like right as that run happened. He would have commented on it. He was watching. Oh, he is here. Oh yeah. That was a sick Cairo. You see all the crazy stuff that happened? That was wild.
Chief, gut, dass Sie kommen konnten.
Die
Sergeant, ich
Absturzstelle
brauch
ist
sie auf dem
jenseits
Vogel.
dieses Hotels, Chief.
Ma'am?
Der Himmel ist von
Meine
Allianz.
Pelicans
Folgen Sie
bringen
mir.
Rüstung und Verstärkung in die Stadt. Die brauchen tauglichen Geleitschutz.
Bleiben!
Aw, man. Not gonna get to do your slide jump. Playing chess with your son? Nice. Are either of you any good?
Die meisten Allianztruppen sind direkt unter den Trägern. Die wollen bestimmt nicht, dass sie an Bord kommen. Diese Brücke ist der direkteste Weg zum Stadtzentrum.
Chief, vom Träger sind gerade jede Menge Kapseln
You're
gestartet.
acceptable,
Wir
you
nehmen
think?
Kurs auf
Hell yeah.
uns.
It'll be a good day when the young lad beats the old man.
Trotzdem besser als Schwimmen. Ich habe die Kampfgespräche der Allianz analysiert. Die sind überrascht. Verwirrt. Die haben uns hier wohl nicht erwartet. Keine Menschen. Nicht auf der Erde. Verrückt, ich weiß. Das erklärt aber, warum die mit so einer kleinen Flotte kommen.
Part of the reason I was late to start my stream is because I was watching the World Rapid and Blitz Championship. It's going on today in New York. It's going on all week. But I was watching some of the last games of that before I went live. I haven't hit 2200 yet, Dante. My peak is 2198 or 2199. Doesn't count as 2200. I'm a strong 2150 player. Not 2200 yet. I think I'm at like 2130 right now, but still. I bounce around in that gap. Yeah, top 1% or something like that. Depends on what percentage. I mean, if you're talking percentage of everybody in the world, it's top like 0.001%. If you're talking about percentage of like chess players that played one game this like in the last few years, it's top like 0.5%. If you're talking about of like people that are playing every day, it's like top 1 or 2%. Kind of depends on how you define the pool. Because like chess.com gives you a percentile rating, and it defines the pool differently than Lichess does. Lichess, you only get in the percentile rating based on like active players in the last week, but chess.com does it active or like all of their accounts. So like it's way easier to get 99 percentile on chess.com than it is to get 99 percentile on Lichess. But that's just because of different definitions of what percentiles are. I usually keep 1 or 2 deaths, JC. If I die 3 times, that's usually my limit for this. Losing 30 seconds this early in the run is a lot of time. Most of the potential time save I have on world record is on these early levels. If I'm behind world record on the early levels, I'm doomed for the late game levels. There's almost no time save later in the run. So I need to be ahead early. I do accept some mistakes though. Like if I die here, I'll usually let it happen once or twice before I restart. But we're not dying. What is going on? Yeah, basically, VAR. I need to be ahead coming out of regret. Obviously, it's not technically dead because I could just tie the world record through the rest of it, but realistically, I need to be green.
In dem Gebäude sind ein paar Marines eingeschlossen, Chief. Konzentriert euch auf die Grays. Die sind am gefährlichsten.
How many chess games do I have played? Like 25,000 or something.
Sergeant Banksman. Er ist oben. Kommen Sie, ich zeig's Ihnen.
Muss man eigentlich ein Trottel sein, um bei der Allianz anzuheuern?
Als ich Verstärkung anforderte...
1 minute and 3 minute is what I play. The majority are 1 minute, but I have a lot of 3 minute. I think it's like 15,000 1 minute and 10,000 3 minute or something like that. Somewhere in that ballpark. Maybe slightly, maybe even more weighted towards 1 minute. No, I don't do anything longer than 3 minute.
Das hält wohl kaum an. Köpfe runter.
I get too bored.
Das Ding fängt wirklich an, mich anzukotzen. Marines, wir holen uns einen Scarab.
I do acid, but I'm also really lazy with like the extra effort stuff like that. I don't know. I could try to bring over all my Twitch ones to YouTube. I got another sick run here.
Gefechtsnetz müsste auch durcheinander sein. Das Überraschungsmoment ist auf unserer Seite. Vorerst.
Wow, I'm surprised I made that work. Pretty good.
Kümmert euch ihn, Bruder. Ich verteidige das Orakel.
Give me good door.
Seine Wahrheit soll nicht
Never fortunate.
Die Ketzer mobilisieren ihre Luftstreitkräfte, Gebieter. Schnappt euch ihren Anführer, aber passt auf. Ich schicke einen Phantom zur Unterstützung. Der Anführer der Ketzer ist in diesem Teil der Station. Räumt die Landezone und geht da rein.
Pretty fast.
Wir dürfen nicht aufgeben.
Zoo has the world record for classic. But that's all gonna change in 1 hour and 3 minutes.
Was ist hier passiert?
like circus, because that guy's a clown, right?
Raus, damit wir dich töten können.
I kid. Zoo's really good. He's really cool. I like his stream.
Anführer.
Bleibt. Die Flat greift uns an.
That's pretty fast. Zoo is actually my most watched Halo streamer of the year. Twitch does recaps where it tells you who you watch the most, and Zoo was mine. So I'm definitely a fan.
Viele von den Schmarotzern. So einen Ort hätten nicht mal Ketzer aufgesucht, hätten sie sich.
Los, Gebieter, wenn die Verstärkung da ist, komme ich nach.
Yeah, rifle. It is 50-50, but it is. I am definitely getting more bad doors in the last few weeks than good doors. It's 50-50, but there is some things that influence randomness in this game. So it could be the way I'm entering that room or something that's influencing it. But I choose the good door because the reason I call it the good door is it's faster. That the door on the side that I choose to wait on is faster. So my goal isn't to get the average luck. If I wanted average luck, I'd stand in the middle and I'd choose the door after it opens, and that would be on average slightly better than getting bad door. But my goal is to get a world record run, which is going to have to include good luck. So I would just prefer to just get lucky and get the good door. I think over the long run, I'm more likely to get good runs by planning for the good luck. It's just a kind of a statistical strategy that I choose. I don't think it's the only choice, but it's a decision. The enemy spawn is not what determines the door opening. It may seem like it, but it's not. They can spawn at either side, and the door can be opposite or same. Wait, did they not? No, that's bad. Okay, that's really bad. That could have been worse. At least I didn't die. It's not when that guy blows up. Defend, it's when he's dead and he's entered his death animation. So it wasn't a 32, slightly earlier. It's a 30. Yeah, if he's... Even though he was mid-air, he had already entered his death animation. Yeah, what up, Marathon Man? Wait, I thought you died. I swear I saw him fall over. Pretty fast.
Anführer, der Sturm erreicht uns. Wir können die Stellung nicht halten. Bringt die Phantoms zur Mine. Wir gehen erst, wenn der Anführer der Ketzer tot ist.
It's my fellow step gamer, Marathon Man.
Gebieter, die Flat ist jetzt überall in der Station. Wir sind zu wenige für so eine Riesenverseuchung. Sucht den Anführer dieser Ketzer. Tötet ihn jetzt.
Krieger, zurück zur Landezone. Der Gebieter geht weiter nach oben, trennt die Station ab und scheucht die Ketzer aus dem Loch.
Mögen unsere Herren ihre Hand führen.
What up, Vinny?
Halten Sie das Schwert bereit.
Back at it again.
Alle meine Phantoms sind in der Luft, Gebieter. Los, trennen Sie das Kabel durch.
Thank you so much for the continued support, Vinny. It is always appreciated.
Das ist einer. Bei den Propheten. Die Station schlingert ja vielleicht.
The Sentinel did damage the cable there. It's kind of uncommon, but it can happen. They can even break the cable on their own. It's really rare. If multiple Sentinels go boom.
Ein letztes Kabel, Gebieter.
Tommy Gunn, was it you who's experienced it? Only one other person I've ever seen has ever had it happen, where going up on the elevator, it soft locks. I've had it happen once, and I saw it happen to someone else. It was a classic runner, but I thought it was you, but it might have been someone else. I can't remember.
Die Station ist in freiem Fall.
It was someone who was running in that era along with us, like Hockey Fan U, AFC, or somebody.
Wir bleiben hier, solange es geht.
Oh, do you have the recording?
Leben Sie noch, Gebieter?
I have it recorded somewhere too, but it's on like Anicade's YouTube channel or something on an unlisted video. I also have it recorded, but I don't know where the recording is. Do you have the vid? I've told people about it, and does yours is the one without the soft lock though, right? I think, or I can't remember. Somebody experienced the soft lock. Like the same exact soft lock I got. Oh yeah, yours actually saved time. Mine was a soft lock, but someone else got the soft lock too. I can't remember who it was. That's just unfair. That I should have lived there. That's crazy. sorted that guy, man. This was a really good arbiter or oracle too. I sorted that guy. Dang, this would have been pretty sick.
Einer neuen Flotte oder einem Versprechen.
What the hell was that sword fly? That was weird.
Aber wo sind die Waffengebieter? Was ist herausgesprungen? All die investierte Zeit und Mühe unserer Bluttäter, nur um diese Geschöpfe auf Eis zu legen.
I think I landed on the hump here, and I sword flew like off the angle, like right off of this.
Transzendiert? Wohl kaum. Kommen Sie, Gebieter. Ich zeige Ihnen, wohin Sie gegangen sind.
We'd be so far ahead if I didn't have that death. I mean, we're still so far ahead. That was the first death of the run, right? What are you doing here? No way, dude. This is... What is happening? That's so troll. That's actually stupid. I should not have died to that turret, that first death. The second death is more understandable. That first death was just dumb. This game just does not want me to succeed. At least I had a decent checkpoint. At least I didn't go back to the start.
Artillerie ausgeschaltet, Sergeant. Landezone ist sicher. Vorerst.
I have such little ammo though.
Wir gehen runter. Stellung halten.
Leichter gesagt als getan. Phantoms im Anmarsch stehen.
Not even close. I can't believe I got trolled like that.
Vorsicht, wir kommen zu einem weiteren Komplex.
Going out of the waveform has two purposes. Powerful. It may have looked like I lost time for it, but I need plasma grenades. And also, if I don't kill him, he gets on the turret and he shoots me when I do my grenade jump. So it was worth it. No, Var, it's not. I hate this game. Those are just random spawns, like straight RNG. It's supposed to be like 2/3 of the time or more you get a spawn in the middle, but I wasn't getting one. Am I left-handed? No. I'm slightly ambidextrous. I can do most things with both hands, but my handwriting's shit with both hands, but most things I do naturally with my right hand. I had an arm injury like 10 years ago that like made it where I couldn't use my right arm for like 9 months. And so I had to learn to do like everything with my left hand. You guys ever tried brushing your teeth with your left hand? Shit's impossible. There's so many things that are harder with your left hand that you don't think about. Opening doors with your wrong arm? Crazy hard. Just feels wrong. Brushing your teeth? Impossible. It took me so much work to be able to like brush my teeth with it like feeling natural without like having to move my face around my toothbrush. Yeah, but I like wasn't able to use my right arm for like 9 months. I couldn't like lift it above like medium height. I partially severed some nerve that goes through my back. I think they said it was the C6 nerve or one of those numbers. It goes from like the back of my neck to my shoulder blade, and I had really bad scapular winging where my scapula would basically like flare out because that muscle wasn't getting any nerve activity, and I couldn't like lift my arm up like at all. It sucked. And then one day it just got better. I think it happened when I was lifting weights in college. I think I was on bench press or incline or something it happened. I'm not actually sure. But I just remember like waking up in the middle of the night with some of the most intense pain in my back that I've ever had. And I called my ex-girlfriend if she had any pain medication because I didn't have anything in my apartment. And even though we weren't really on good terms, she did come over and help me, so that was cool. Then I went to the doctor and I got what's called an electromyogram, where they test your nerve activity. And boy, do I regret having that done, because the way it's done is they stab you with like 2-inch long needles. Like they're super thin, they don't even hurt, but it looks scary when they go in, and they stab you at like 100 different parts in your arm, including in the middle of your hand, like in your thumb, like flesh meat in your palm, in your forearm, all the way to my back. And then the way they test the nerve activity is after they put in those needles, they shock you with this big ass taser gun. And like, You see the taser coming, obviously, and they tell you if you tense your muscles before you get tased, it's not going to work because we're not going to get the correct impulses. So you have to be completely relaxed as they're going at you with this fucking taser gun. Fucking miserable. And on the for most of it, I was sitting upright, and on the last one, it was like the biggest one. They're like, "You're gonna have to lay down for this one," and they tased me in my neck, and my whole body like jolts. It was ridiculous. And you know what they did after all of that? They told me, yeah, your nerve doesn't work. There's not really surgeries to fix it. It might get better, it might not. What the fuck did I just get tased 50 times for if that's what they're gonna tell me? What? Why?
Der Träger des Propheten des Bedauerns hat gerade eine Antwort aus High Charity erhalten. Eine gut verschlüsselte Nachricht des Propheten der Wahrheit. Hören Sie sich
I knew it didn't work. I didn't need you to tell me it didn't work. I needed you to fix it.
großen Plänen geschadet, dass dir eine öffentliche
What does this information do for me?
hast du nur dem Propheten der Gnade und seinem weisen Rat zu verdanken. Wahrheit, Gnade, Bedauern, 3 Prophetenhierarchen. Bedauern zu töten sollte der Führungsriege der Allianz einen Hieb versetzen, aber es hört sich an, als täten sie Wahrheit damit eher einen Gefallen.
But it did eventually get better, which is cool.
Wie läuft's bei euch beiden?
Bis jetzt ganz gut, wir kommen jetzt zum Haupttempel.
Roger, ich bin so dicht an der Bibliothek wie es geht. Da ist eine Art Barriere. Wir versuchen herumzukommen. Ich halte euch auf dem Laufenden.
How did you survive 3 rockets? Does Grunt die? Blew himself up, right? Yeah. Yeah, Benji, Nerf pain sucks. It's really bad, and it's like it's hard to describe. It just hurts.
Die Allianz hat mehrere Phantom-Geschwader gestartet. So viele kann ich nicht aufnehmen, keine Zeit mehr. Da ist das Ziel, holt ihn euch. Es sind überall Ehrengardisten. Gut aufpassen.
Don't shoot me! Wait, where is he?
Krieger, Attacke! Der Dämon muss sterben! Gut versteckt. Wir gehen zusammen an. Ich bin bei Ihnen.
That's such bullshit, dude. That was the last hit and I didn't get board prompt. And then he lasered me. Oh, no, man. That was gonna be a really fast exit, too.
Hier sind überall Ehrengardisten. Gut aufpassen.
Menschendreck. Du besuchst diesen heiligen Ort. Oh.
Did I just get stuck midair? That would have been embarrassing. Alright, well, we're still technically green. Not gonna restart. I should have been a minute ahead. Dang. Fuck. I'm gonna keep going until PB is not possible. Have I been to the gym since? Not regularly, actually. I kind of had to stop going. I still do at-home workouts. I have a exercise bike and a pull-up bar. I do pull-ups pretty much every day, and I ride usually a mile on my exercise bike just to stay slightly active. The odometer on my bike went out, and now it doesn't tell me how long. I'd probably just need to replace the batteries on it or something. It doesn't tell me how long I've been biking anymore, though. I can't really complain, though, because I did get it from the trash. Somebody was throwing it out. It was, like, next to the garbage. Somebody was moving, and... I mean, I live in an apartment building. That's pretty common. People, like, set their nice stuff next to the dumpster, and other people go forage and pick up the things. I got me an exercise bike. Yeah, I'm not doing that, Gogeta. I'm not trying to fall on my head. I trust myself to do that, but not on hanging from my door frame. If it was a real solid metal pull-up bar installed on something, I can do those just fine. But on my door frame, no thank you. No, I bonked the invisible wall.
Weiter zum Ziel! Wir bleiben hier, solange es geht! Schafft es mir vom Hals! Sperrfeuer! Sperrfeuer!
No. I missed.
Negativ, Ma'am. Keine Allianztruppen. Durchgang decken.
Okay. Don't shoot me.
Gebieter, was tun Sie hier? Wie viele hat er jetzt insgesamt? Kaum noch Muni, was? Ein paar extra Löcher. Heute stimmt's. Hier lang.
What are you guys fighting? Is this another wave, or who are you guys? Where are these flood coming from?
Gesegnete Ringe. Sauber hat mich das durchstehen lassen. Dämonenfackel, auseinander! Es war nicht klug, mich herauszufordern. Lasse dein Blut spritzen.
That was pretty fast. I got a lot of help from my allies there, even if I got trolled on a couple waves.
Diese Quarantänezone ist infiziert worden. Wir müssen gegen die Fahrt unser Bestes geben. Unser Commander ist weiter drin gelandet. Los zu ihm.
Please end. End. Okay, that wasn't bad.
Vorwärts, Krieger. Fürchtet sind weder Schmerz noch Tod. Los, Gebieter, wenn die Verstärkung da ist, komme ich nach. Enforcer. Weiter geht's, bin unterwegs.
My ghost just slid off the map. That's why I go for that checkpoint, though. Well, not specifically my ghost, but because it's possible to die there. That's fine. It wasn't huge. That's why I go for that checkpoint. I know it's easy to lose your run there. I missed the load? This quarantine zone sucks. You're not gonna kill me. This SMG guy might, though. It really isn't that bad. I'm gonna lose probably a little bit of time, but it was a fine quarantine zone. Nothing was nearly as bad as it could be. I can still PB. It comes down to a good grade mind. World record's kind of dead, but I can still PB. Now we wait 5 minutes. And world record isn't even dead, actually. If you look at the best possible time, it'll be like a 1:20 exactly once I'm done with this level. So I can still definitely world record, actually. I just need a really good grade mind. We're like tied with record right now. Now we wait. nice Tommy gun. Take a gander. Yeah, that one's a little later than the one I was remembering. I have a clip of it happening earlier, but I don't know where it's at. I think it's unlisted on some YouTube channel. That's still cool though. Yeah, SC. People are tuning in more often. There's a bunch of the same faces. Followers are growing, viewership's growing. We're getting some hype in here. Definitely growing the channel. Please fly. Alright, we're gonna be a little bit right out of here. Can still PB, can technically still world record, but it's gonna be rough. I want to get a good grave mind here. Good grave mind to finish out the stream. Let's go. Come on. Y'all got any grenades? Nice, we got grenades. Really good.
Oh, das wohl nicht.
One, two, three.
Vorsicht bei dem Kellner, dein Blutgewehr.
Will you fall over? Please? I have like no ammo. At least I got one good spawn. You better die. No, what a bad checkpoint, dude. That grenade screwed me. That sucks.
Setzen Sie mich auf einer der Säulen da neben der Tür ab.
That I got a checkpoint as I missed the trigger spawn there. The checkpoint came late because you can't get a checkpoint while a grenade's in the air.
Ich kümmere mich um diese Türen. Los.
That was like 20 seconds, 30 seconds time loss for shit that was really annoying.
Gleich da lang.
I didn't get the checkpoint. God, this level sucks.
Gleich da lang.
Ugh, I hate this game. I just want to go fast.
Die verstärken ihre Patrouillen. Wachsam bleiben.
Einen Augenblick. Ich empfange Marine EFF-Transponder-Signale. Die Signale stammen von irgendwo unterhalb ihrer Position.
What are you doing here, buddy? Why is he up there? What? He's not supposed to be up there.
Einen Augenblick. Ich empfange Marine EFF-Transponder-Signale. Die Signale stammen von irgendwo unterhalb ihrer Position.
Hier, Chief, springen Sie rein.
Base anerkennen. Das schaffe ich gut.
Hate this game, man. I don't know how he didn't come in the lift there.
Einen Augenblick. Ich empfange Marine EFF-Transponder-Signale. Die Signale stammen von irgendwo unterhalb
Level
ihrer
sucks. I wasn't trying. That's not my normal strat there. I'm done. I'm gonna go hang out with some friends tonight. Those were good attempts. I had 2 really good runs tonight. I'm done for tonight though. Thanks everybody for watching. Runs are looking good. I know it's disappointing to lose runs to the same spot over and over, but eventually we're gonna not lose runs there. I promise. It'll happen. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the support. I'll be back tomorrow. See you guys.